Hello everyone, I just wanted to unbox this Sony A1 which just came and see how it looks and feels compared to my A9 II. And I have a bunch of lenses here which I'm going to use with this camera. Got a 600, a zoom lens, and a 135. So let's open it up and see what's inside. It's a pretty small box. It's a small body, nothing like the Nikon D6 or the Canon 1DX series. They're huge tower-like cameras. This is a pretty tiny camera in comparison. But of course, the important thing is what's inside of it. So let's open this box. We got a bunch of cables, never gonna use that. Some bracket for holding the cables, useless. Bunch of paper, probably not very useful, never gonna use it. And then open up, and here's the body. This is what's inside the box. Comes with a strap, I'm never gonna use that. And here is the actual camera body. It comes wrapped in a little paper, and here it is. Comes out. And let's see, let's put it next to the A9 II. They look pretty similar, almost identical. The buttons are about the same size. The grip on the A1 is a little bit larger and deeper, but that's about it. The back of them look very similar, same buttons. Maybe this one on the A1 a little bit larger buttons, but that's about it. And actually, the most noticeable thing is the finder. The finder on this one is huge compared to the A9 II. And it's also, the eyepiece extends out more, so it's better for people who wear glasses like me. But otherwise, pretty identical, about the same weight, yeah, same weight. And very similar. And well, of course, the difference is what's inside of them. The new one has a 50 megapixel sensor that can shoot up to 30 frames a second. And for some applications, that 30 frames a second is really important. You're going to need every 30 frames of that 30 frames a second. For some applications, even 20 frames a second is overkill, but for some applications, trust me, you need 30 frames or even higher than that to get that one dynamic, one killer frame that you're after. Okay, let's try it out. Let's put this 600 on it. So this is a 600 f4, Sony 600 f4. This is a featherweight lens, really easy to handhold and grab, just like that. Pretty light lens. Let's put the body on this guy. It doesn't have battery. Oh, I guess the batteries are the same. So I'm gonna grab the battery from this guy and put it in this new one. Let's see if the battery is the same. Yep, same battery. So let's put this on this guy. It's very long, kind of hard to work on a table. It's pretty light. I'm gonna just roll it in, and there you go. Really nice and balanced, really easy. Piece of cake to handhold this thing for hours. Piece of cake. You turn it on and look through. Yeah, this area is kind of small for using a 600, but I just wanna handhold it. Yeah, pretty nice. Look at the size of that finder. Wow, that's a huge finder. First thing you notice is that how much larger the viewfinder is on this guy compared to the A9 II. And yeah, it feels really good in the hand, just like the A9 II. And yeah, there you have it. That's the Sony A1. And of course, now we're gonna take this rig out and see what it can do in the field. That's all that matters, how it performs in the field. And I'm gonna download the raw files and open them up and blow them up on a large screen and see how the image quality compares against my A9 II. I really like the A9 II image quality. High ISO performance for action, pretty good. And I'm pretty sure this one will not disappoint either. I think Capture One can now support A1 files, so I'm gonna download them and open them up and see what I get. But there you have it. This is the Sony A1 50 megapixel, 30 frames a second, and really nice and large finder. That makes a big difference when you're using the camera in the field to be able to see the crisp detail, large and bright. And yeah, the menus are also different. I just noticed that the menus are completely different. They look a little bit like, I would say they are a combination of the Nikon and the Canon menus. The arrangement is like Nikon, but the colors and the fonts and whatnot are like Canon. So a combo of the two, certainly better than this guy where the menus are like all over the place. And yeah, it looks pretty fast to like move around the menus and all that. Yeah, there you have it. So that's the Sony A1, and we'll do a full field review of this thing to see how it performs compared to the A9 II, and it better perform a whole lot better because it's a whole lot more money than that. But there's really nothing right now that comes close to this in terms of the spec. Alright, thank you for watching. There you have it.